I have heard tall tale of there being strange hot springs here in Baja, California. The kind of strange hot springs that live inside of the ocean. And the stories speak of tides. How as the ocean recedes, the temperature in these hot springs becomes so brutal that no human can survive. I think we need to go check these things out. These are called the Puertecitos hot springs, and honestly, that's all I know about them. Because as usual, I don't plan anything, I don't research, I just wander and point myself in random directions and hope that everything works out. And sometimes it does. Now, I have heard that I should be consulting a tide chart because, well, apparently it's supposed to play a big role in this whole adventure. You know, at low tide, there's no ocean water to cool and dilute the pools, and at high tide, there's, well, shit. There's a problem. According to Google Maps, we are 3 hours away from the hot springs from this fine location, which translated into bus speak, it's easily 4.5. So I guess tomorrow we will be camping at the hot springs because I don't see any way of making it there in a day doing it. And God, I hope they have camping. No, the ride down here was not all that bad. Then we get to this part. Actually, compared to some of the roads we've been on, this is like an interstate highway. Apparently the way this works is we give this nice man 600 pesos, he drops the rope, and we get to go in until 1 o'clock tomorrow. So it's a lot of money, but you do get the hot springs. All right, baby. I don't know where we're going, but we're going. Okay, perfecto, gracias. God, these windows are so filthy, I can't see where I'm going. I'm calling that good enough. This is pretty. I don't know where the terminals are, but we're gonna go find them. Hell, this is a big block lift up. We have to level, otherwise we will be falling out of bed tonight. Only problem now is that step is like, Nikki is gonna hate that. I gotta throw a ladder out. We are here. I see Nikki way over there. I do not know where the thermals are. This is actually kind of warm and frothy. There's lots of froth. I don't want to know what kind of spoogey froth that is. That's how did you get there? This part is toasty. I'm gonna have to go put up Starlink. I'm gonna have to check a tidal chart. I have a feeling this is high tide because I don't see pools unless they're over there. So I'm gonna walk over there. Hi there, much later in the day, Rick here. The guy that's talking to you right now, he's a little bit lost. He doesn't quite know what he's talking about, but in about an hour or so, he's gonna make a grand discovery because he's not where he thinks he is right now. ¿Dónde está agua termales? I think I said that right. Either that or I just ordered some tamales. Could go either way. Tide chart for Puertecitos, wherever the hell we are. High tide is, well, this is today. High tide was at 4:20. Low tide was at 10:30. High tide's at 5:03. So we're in the middle. It's coming in. Low tide, however, is tonight at 11. Oh, wow, it changes a lot. It goes from 10.7 feet at high tide to -3 feet at low tide. Okay, to set expectations. This is what it looks like. All of those rocks that I was climbing on, apparently they become exposed at low tide. They're covered right now. We'll go explore. We'll have a little food. We'll go find the hot springs eventually. Yeah, that's just a big hell of a first step. Be careful coming out of that thing. Okay, Puertecitos, which technically means little doors. I just went to look for a restaurant because yesterday was my birthday and I thought, oh, let's go have a birthday dinner. There's no restaurant. I really don't know what's here, but according to Google Maps, there's nothing. We have 4 more hours till high tide and a lot more until low. Let's go see what actually is here. A U.S. mail post office? That's gotta be a joke. Oh, it's like a little library. Well, if the post office is a library, then what's the biblioteca? Also a library. And then what's in the church? There's nothing in the church. Oh, there's like a New Testament torn. This is the first Mexican town that did not have their priority being the Catholic Church. You are more English. But dear Lord, look how many English books there are. This is nice. If we had room in a bus for books, I would like this. Unfortunately, we don't have room in a bus for books, which is why we use Kindle. Still very cool. One of the things that Nikki said when we were coming in, that she didn't see any rigs. Well, there are none. We are it. We are completely it. Now, when I said earlier, I think I said earlier that this place had a bad reputation. The guy at the gate, everyone writes how rude he is. And I don't think he's rude. He's just not friendly. You know, you walk up and you say, how much? He says 600. He means 600. That's it. 600. You're not getting a discount. You're not even getting an explanation. Doing his job. He's not there to be everybody's buddy, I guess. But there is nobody, and I mean nobody, down here. We got the place to ourselves. Okay, before a lot of you folks start going, oh my God, what a dump. That place is a complete dump. This place was hit by a couple of hurricanes. The fact that they even came back at all is kind of amazing. And I do think I see, let me see if I can point out my guess. See how the rocks come out here? I think this whole area is the pools. The water's coming in, so it's being flooded. But I think this is where the primary pool is. Apparently, I was completely wrong. Answers that question. I imagine at one point, this was a really cute little town. There is a lot of English, and the English-speaking bookstore back there kind of makes me think this was a real expat community. You probably already know how I feel about expat communities, but this one looked like it was kind of nice. Yeah, don't use shampoo or soap in the pools. Okay, I promise I will not shampoo my hair. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, and there is a smell of sulfur in the air.
That's amazing!
Mucho frío? No. Okay, I gotta try. This looks like it's gonna hurt. Damn. Is this any better? Oh, this isn't bad. We're going in, we're going in. It is very much cooling off. That over there, hardly any water. Brutal, I can see the steam coming off of it. This is definitely cooling down. It may actually be nicest at high tide. It's getting colder. Cooler and cooler and cooler and cooler. So you can see where the ocean is coming in and is eventually going to completely cover these up, which maybe make this one tolerable. This one is stupidly, brutally hot. This one is nice. This one is cool. Let's go see what else we can find. My problem is I am wearing, that is not warm. It's not even remotely warm. Oh, it gets so deep too. Okay. They do have different pools. Like here's one all through here. You can see where the water is coming over, and this will be a shallow but probably stupidly hot one. This is, it's refreshingly brisk. That's the nice one where they are. The temperature is perfect. I'm going to come back here in 3 hours and see if the one farther than that is better. I was thoroughly prepared to be disappointed. I am not disappointed. Who knew Rick could go on an adventure and not screw things up somehow? Put one in the win column. I probably should have checked my pockets before getting in the pool. Fortunately, the phone is back in the bus and this stayed above water, but my wallet, she is soaked. It's a good thing there's nothing terribly important in there, you know, other than my entire life. Yeah, the hurricane had its way with this place. This used to be somebody's house. Used to open their door and have this view. And then hurricane I don't care about humans came through, Probably took it all the way. Maybe this wasn't a house. I don't know what the heck all this is. Lots of electrical, lots of piping, I don't know what this building was. All right, this is fun. We got this water that is supposed to be carbonated. Do you want some? No, it needs to be much farther away than that. Wait a minute. You're welcome. Now I have to do it. Tasty. Well, that was smart. Anyway, it is 5 o'clock. This is high tide. This is supposed to be as cool as the pools could possibly get. Let's go see how frio they are. The pools are completely gone. I don't even know where they were. I honestly don't know where the pools were. I don't remember any of these things, like the steps there. Where was the guy swimming? Where was I swimming? Oh, well, that is not thermal water. Yeah, that's not happening. That is chilly, chilly, chilly. Well, the short answer, boys and girls, is there is nothing resembling a hot spring right now. Absolutely nothing. Whoa. No, it is no longer thermal. It is not even close to thermal. Okay, that was interesting. This is what happens when you're me and you make assumptions. This is not a hurricane town. A hurricane did not do anything to this town. I was just talking to a couple putting up some signs over there. This is economics. The 2008 U.S. economic crisis decimated this town, which means I guess my earlier thoughts of, oh, maybe this was an expat town. It's a shame. It looks like a really cool place. So yeah, I can take Mother Nature destroying something beautiful, but when we humans do it to ourselves, you know, I'm not going to go on the whole anti-capitalism rant. That is not what this is about. This is about the pools. And they also just told me in about an hour or two, the tide will start going back out and maybe the pools will reappear. I see where we were. This was the cool pool. This was the hot pool. Oh, much better than earlier. Yeah, at 5 o'clock, you couldn't put your feet in this one. Ah, it's a lovely smell. Lovely. Hello, Millie. How are you? Nope. Okay. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting really, really hot. But on the bottom, it's very strange. Right here, there's a spot over there, and there's a spot right here that is, I don't see any giant fart bubbles coming up, but this is where the heat's coming from. Oh, wait, I do see bubbles. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there are little bubbles that are coming up in places. There's some right there, you see? They're spurty. Explains the heat. Ow! Ooh! Don't stand there.
Okay, that's hot.
Oh, dear God, that scalded me. Okay. I'm such an idiot, I put my foot back in it. Yep, that's... okay, that's a little too brutal. Ow. Well, crap, now I'm on the wrong side. Okay, I'm going to try to find my way over there without scalding my legs. I'm not hopeful, but we'll try anyway. Thanks for coming along on the journey. Be healthy, be happy, and we will see you real soon. Anybody got a ladder? I have heard tall tale of there being strange hot springs down here in Baja, New Mexico? Did you know that Baja's in New Mexico? I didn't. Who knew? Baja, New Mexico.